Hi guys and welcome to Project Diaries. Today's video I'm going to go slightly off topic, mainly due to the fact that all of my videos are still getting flagged by YouTube and it's really becoming increasingly difficult for them to get viewed by humans. Now a lot of you, the subscribers, have asked me to change sites and go to different media sites. Now I still have complete faith in YouTube. I do believe that what they're doing with all these algorithms is the correct way to go, and that all these terrorism and hate videos do need to come to an end. I just think they need to soften things out and make it easier for channels like myself. Now I've taken and viewed all of the suggestions that you've told me. Now I think that websites like DTube and Twitch are slightly too young and based on sort of gaming and sort of live streaming and things like that. That's not exactly where I want to take this channel, so I'm still going to leave my faith within YouTube itself. Now there is another site that did actually grab my attention, and that's Steemit. Now Steemit is absolutely incredible, and for me it's quite revolutionary in the way that it's changed posts and bloggers and vloggers. Now if you are a blogger, vlogger, content creator, or you just like to tell stories and get your photos out there, I really suggest you watching the whole of this video, because this will really benefit you. And to be fair, I've only been using it for 2 weeks and I've met some absolutely incredible people, some really helpful communities, and everyone seems to be really sort of congregating and pushing each other to do a lot better good for the entire Steemit community. So before I go on, I really appreciate this video as a long one today, but I will be going into great details, all the different subsections. So depending whether you're new or old to Steemit, I will be leaving a timeline in the description box below so you can skip to any sections you're interested in. So I'm just going to use this great article as an introduction into Steemit. Now Kira was one of the first people that spoke to me on this site, and within a few days of talking, she'd already added one of my articles to her weekly newsletter. She tries to include as many Steemit homesteaders and a variety of different articles. And as you can see, she's added one of my first blogs of how to make free seed packets. From my own experience of using Steemit so far, it seems to be that people really want to read more content. The more detailed your blogs are, the more likely you are to get upvoted. Steemit works on an upvoting system which is similar to likes on Facebook. But the simple fact is, likes on Facebook don't accumulate to anything other than a slight boost in confidence. But instead, Steemit votes can potentially earn you money. But I will explain this in full detail later on in the video. So as you can see, Kira puts really good amount of effort into her newsletter. She includes a great amount of content from growing to home recipes, plant diseases and experiments. Now another great thing about this site is you can actually get rewarded if your content is good. If people start upvoting you, your influence score goes up. Now if you check out this number here, everybody starts on 25, but as you can see, I've already gone up to 54 within 2 weeks, which means people are really loving what I'm posting. Now another great thing about this site is you can actually trend within your group. You don't have to be a huge celebrity or a big influencer to sort of target on these sites. There's different sections where you can become new, hot or trending like this. So I'm just going to use my lemon article as an example. As you can see, I only posted it 4 hours ago, and if I click gardening, it goes straight to the trending page and I'm trending as number 2 under the gardening section. And looking over here to this part, you can also see that I've made $93.75 within 4 hours. But I will explain how this works later on in the video. Now as soon as I posted this, I also started trending in the new and hot section as well. Now before I start confusing everybody talking about mining for Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, I'll try and make it easy for you. Now there are over 1,000 different digital currencies within the internet, and they're completely safe and secure, and people trade these on a daily basis. So one of the best websites I've found for cryptocurrencies is this one here. Now I only found out what cryptocurrencies were 2 weeks ago, and I've done lots of research into this. If you haven't heard of this kind of currency before, Bitcoin was one of the first to be released back in 2009. And as you can see, it's reached over $60 billion in a small amount of time, and it's said to skyrocket over the next few years. These are the top currencies that are available at the moment, and as you can see, they're trading for billions of dollars. Just scrolling down to 21, and as you can see, it's Steem. Now I'm not going to go into any detail on how to mine for these coins, but Steem is the only one that's linked to a social media site. Steem was only released back in 2016, and as you can see, it's already made over $245 million. Unlike country currencies, such as English pounds, euros or dollars, these currencies can't be manipulated by governments or banks, which is why countries like China and possibly Russia are already trying to ban transactions for this kind of currency. Now Steem is the currency within Steemit. Now you will get paid in Steem dollars or within Steem power. Now there are 3 different ways of getting paid within this site, and here's how to do them. Now hopefully I haven't lost you already, because this is the complicated part. So I'm going to use Kira's account just as an example, mainly because she's been on it much longer than me and it's easier for me to show you. As you can see, she's been on the site since May of 2017. So with every kind of currency, you'll need a wallet. Now while other cryptocurrency wallets are completely hidden and encrypted, Steemit keeps all of its transactions to every user public. Now these wallets are fully encrypted and completely safe. Now the one unique thing about Steemit is anyone can see what everybody else is earning. Now Steem is the cryptocurrency on the crypto market. This is the currency that is valid in the real world outside of Steemit. Now while Steem is a liquid currency, liquid meaning it can flow instantly through transactions. The only way that Steem has value inside of Steemit is if you power it up. Now powering up to Steem power actually gives you more influence within the Steemit site. Now essentially the more influence you have, the better your reputation within the site. This means if someone's being an internet troll, you can vote them down and they'll lose power. Investing more in Steem power is essentially you buying more shares within inside Steemit. So in the long run you'll be able to earn more money. You can also get paid in Steem dollars, which is a currency that only exists within Steemit. Now the good thing about Steem dollars is you can only trade them within inside Steemit. This is not traded on the currency market, so therefore it doesn't fluctuate in price. Unlike the value of Steem or Steem power, this will actually stay the same, meaning one Steem dollar will always have the same value as one American dollar. It's also been said that by saving Steem dollars over time, your APR could increase to up to 10%. Within a matter of months, Kira has managed to make over $1,600 by posting things like her newsletter on Steemit. Now without being really bogged down by all of the money, I basically just think Steemit is an amazing site to write blogs. Now the main front end of the site can look a little bit bland and it does need a lot of work. Steemit is still in beta, as you can see in the top corner. But as an overall blog, I think this is incredible. You can really change the patterns and text and links and everything however you want it to look, and I genuinely believe it looks beautiful. So if you are making your content and you are a really keen blogger, vlogger or storyteller, then basically put all of your content on here and then share that link on other social media sites like Twitter and Facebook, and it makes it a lot easier for everybody to see your story, and it just looks really beautiful. And I genuinely believe this site is going to make some big changes. Now I'm just going to go over to a website and show you exactly how to set things up, and here's how to do it. So the first thing you'll see after going to steemit.com is this page. All you need to do is go up to the join button and click. You'll be then taken over to this page. This is where you'll enter your unique account name. This means nobody else within Steemit can share the same account name. Obviously I've already got project diaries, but once you've entered your name, just click continue. That will then take you onto this page where you'll need to add a valid email address. Make sure it is a valid and activated email address, because Steemit will send you a code later on to activate your account. After that you will need to complete a new style of captcha to prove you're a human. This one's asking me to click all the pictures with shop fronts, but yours will probably be completely different. Once you've done what it asks, just click verify. It will then take you onto this page where you need to enter a valid mobile number. You can simply change whichever country you're from, but add the correct number. Failing to add a valid mobile or cell number will stop your validation for your account. Steemit will then send you an SMS text message with a 5-digit code. Now be patient, because this may take some time, but once you have the 5-digit code, enter it in the website here. You will then get a confirmation message saying that they've accepted your mobile number. If you don't see this message, you've probably entered it wrong. Then go over to your email account and check for an email from Steemit. If you've entered the correct and valid email address, you should get a message looking like this. Click the blue link within the email and you should get the confirmation next. After receiving this message that validates your email address, you just have to sit tight. Somebody at Steemit will then personally look at your application and see if they can grant it or not. As this is done by a human, this can take a few minutes, a few hours or a few days. Once you've been accepted for a Steemit account, you'll receive a final email. Again, click the link within the email and this will take you over to Steemit so you can log into your brand new account. It will then give you an extremely long encrypted password. Now once you've been sent this password, do not lose it. This is a one-off password and it cannot be sent back to you. You can't contact Steemit about this. This is a one-off login and you need to keep this as safe as possible. I can't stress that anymore, because once that's gone, your whole account is gone. So put this in a really safe place, write it down, duplicate it, put it somewhere on a hard drive, but just keep that password really, really safe. Once you've got that password, just go over to the login page, put in your username and the really long encrypted password. Now usually I wouldn't recommend clicking the keep me logged in button, but this password is so important and so long. Hopefully you're just using a home computer, so I'd advise clicking this button because it will make your life a lot easier later on. Once you've done that, it will then take you over to your own personal profile page. Now I've tried to reset my account as best as possible, but as you can see there's no profile picture and no cover art picture. Your reputation or influence number here will also start at 25. You will also start with a blank page, so obviously you won't have any blogs like these. So to set a profile picture or cover art, just click the settings button here. Now you can't directly upload a profile picture to Steemit. Now there are a ton of websites where you can upload your own photo and get the web link to add here. But if you don't have one already, it can be really frustrating logging into another website. So here's my quick tip on how to do it the easy way. Just open up a new browser window and go to google.com. Once you're there, type in whatever image name you're looking for. To make it easy and relevant to this channel, I'm just going to type in gardening backgrounds. Click enter, and once you're onto the next page, click images. This will then give you a huge list of different photos that you can use for your profile image. Then just click the one you like and then go over and click view image. This will then show you the full image and give you a URL which you can add into your profile settings. Simply copy the web link, go over to your settings and paste it into your profile section. Then click update and then click sign in. Because you clicked the keep me logged in box earlier, you don't need to keep re-entering your password every time you make changes. Then you do almost the same process for your cover image. Go back into Google Images, but this time you want to look for a more landscape image that's longer and higher resolution. This one looks fairly suitable here, and as you can see it's 1600 by 1200 pixels in size, which is really good for screen resolution. Again, click view image and get the URL. Copy the link and paste it into your Steemit cover art image section. Now you can enter all of these in one go and then just click update once, but I'm just trying to show you how to do each section. Now the next part I will show you how to change your Steemit display name, but first, if your profile image or cover art image turn white like this, it could be you're either using a broken web link or you're using another link within Facebook, Instagram or another social media site. From what I can tell, Steemit has actually blocked images from these sites, so you can't use those links. Now your account name doesn't necessarily have to be your display name, so you can change your public name to anything you like here. Again, to confirm that, all you have to do is click update and click sign in. And just in a few seconds it will change, and as you can see, Project Diaries is a lot easier to read. So the next section is about. So in this section you want to write a paragraph about yourself or whichever subjects your blogs will be based on. So I've just typed something short and to the point about Project Diaries. Again, confirm this by clicking update and sign in. After a few seconds your cover art will extend and your paragraph will be visible. Now in location you can obviously add your own country, but as Project Diaries is global, I'm going to put worldwide. Then in this section you can add whatever website you like. So I'm just going to add Project Diaries YouTube link. Now this section here warns you about stuff that's not safe for work. Now I don't want to see anything of adult content, so I'll keep the default setting of always warn. Click update and sign in one last time and all of your changes should be visible. Now hopefully you're still with me and enjoying this tutorial. If you are, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. So the next step is blogging. Now I'm just going to click the blog tag so I can show you some of the stuff that I've done already. Now as you can see, here's a list of all of my blogs. But to write your own, you'll need to go up to submit a story. Now this will be changing soon, so whatever's written here will be your post button. Now this is your rewards section. This is how you'd like to be paid out if your blog is successful. By default it's set at 50-50. This is 50% Steem power, 50% Steem dollars. You can also choose not to be paid out, which means declining any payment, or power up 100%, which goes straight into your Steem power. You can also tick the up post box, which means you'll automatically upvote yourself. This may not seem important for beginners, but later on if you have a higher influence rate you can actually pay yourself. So when you're writing a new story you'll need a title. I'm just going to show you this quickly, so I'm basically going to go over to my YouTube channel and take the title from one of my videos. I've just copied it from YouTube and I'm going to paste it into my title box. Then in this box you'll need to write your blog or story. Now whatever image or video link that you do first will be your thumbnail image. This part is where Steemit gets great and you don't have to do any coding. You just drag and drop any JPEG that's saved on your computer. It takes a few seconds for Steemit to automatically write the code for you, but once that's finished you'll then see a preview box below to help you preview your blog as you're building it. So as I said before, Steemit works really well if you add lots of content. So the next step I'll show you is just writing simple text. But again, to save time I'm just going to copy and paste a paragraph from my YouTube channel. I'm just going to click return a few times so the text isn't really close to the image, and then I'm just going to paste the paragraph into the text box. As you can see, it previews below almost immediately. Now I'd usually pad this out a bit more, but this video is already 15 minutes long, so I'm going to try and speed things up. So if you want to add any video link, just go to YouTube, get the URL and copy and paste it into the text box. Again, I'll click return a few times so the text and the video link are not too close together. As you can see, the preview shows straight away of a really big video link you can play with inside Steemit. Now I've got the sound turned down, but it will actually play sound as well, but hopefully you've already seen my growing cuttings from flowers video, so I won't need to show you much. Now the other great thing about Steemit is you can create hyperlinks without knowing any code. Hyperlinks are clickable tags to take you to other web pages. So to show you this quickly, I'm just going to copy and paste something I've done in a previous blog. As you can see, this post has got a Steemit logo on it. This means I've powered up 100%. Gardening is the main tag, which I'll show you how to do in a minute. As you can see, I've put a lot more time, text and images into this blog. But if I scroll all the way down to the bottom, you can see all the hyperlinks that I've added. So you can see here some of the text is blue. This is an active hyperlink which will take you to another web page. So I'm just going to highlight and copy this entire section and then paste it into my new blog text box. As you can see, I've got my first thumbnail image, my paragraph and all of my hyperlinks now into my new post. And then if I scroll down to the bottom, you can see my video link. Now this is how quick and easy it is to make a simple blog. Now you can research some simple coding that you can change the size of text, make it bold, italic, different colors, or even centralize a paragraph, but I'll leave that out of this video. But if you want me to do another one, you can leave a comment in the message box below. Now the next step, and it's fairly important, you get 5 different tags for your blog. Now I will show you how to make full use of tags later on in the video, but right now I'm going to try and keep it as simple as I can. Now I'm not sure if it's deliberate or a bug within Steemit, but the first tag cannot be changed. This should be the main subject that your blog is about. Now on a previous blog I made a spelling mistake, and once I submitted it you cannot change the spelling or the first tag. Your other 4 tags should be something relevant to your post. So I'm picking homesteading, how to, flowers and cuttings. Now unlike Facebook and other social media sites, people can actually search for these tags, which means your blog can always be searched for in the main search engine with inside Steemit. Once you finish your blog, just click post. After a few seconds your blog will go live, and as you can see I'm already featured in the news section. And as my influence score has gone up to 54 and I automated my upvote, you can see that I've given myself 5 cents. Now this money doesn't come from my wallet, it actually comes from Steem itself. So as my influence or reputation grows, I will be able to pay myself more and more money the more successful I am. Not only does this mean that I can make more money, but I can also make other people money by upvoting them. Quickly going back to Kira's newsletter, as you can see here, people can actually make money out of commenting. So this site really encourages people to think about what they're saying. So just going back to my recent blog, as you can see I've powered up 100% and I'm just going to click gardening. Under the gardening tag you can already see that my post is featured in the news section, which means anyone viewing this tag will see my post immediately. As I upvoted my post straight away, it's also featured in the hot section. Now it's way too early to be featured in the trending section straight away, but hopefully with a lot more upvotes I'll be featured here soon. Now if you're dyslexic like I am, bad at spelling or simply just made a mistake, you can edit your blogs. You simply just go to the blog you want, scroll all the way down to the bottom and you can see the edit tab. Just click edit and it will take you all the way back to your original text box. In here you can add or take away any paragraphs, photos or tags. Now I'm just going to show you my palette post that I did a week ago. As you can see I powered this one up 100% and I'm just going to scroll down to the bottom. If your post does make money you get paid out every 7 days. You can see this post has successfully made $92.16, but as you can also see the edit option has gone. As soon as Steemit has paid out you can no longer edit this particular blog. So the $92.16 didn't all go into my wallet. As you can see here, the author, which is me, made $69.40. But curators, which are other people, can also make money out of valuable comments and something called re-steeming. This is similar to retweeting like you get on Twitter. But both parties make a revenue out of people re-steeming popular content. So I'm just going to go up to my wallet and show you what happens if you get paid. Now depending on which Steem currency you've decided to be paid out on, these options may be slightly different. But as you can see here, I've been paid 57 SP, which is Steem Power. Once I've redeemed it, it will then go straight into my Steem Power account. All you have to do is click the blue redeem button. Now Steemit are changing this, so sometimes the currencies take 3.5 days to pay out. But as you can see, the 57.7 Steem Power has been added, and that's the equivalent of $68. Now everybody's vote value can be completely different, but you want to look out for things called a Steemit whale. Now these are people that have a lot of power. Now this can be confusing, so I will show you how to break this down and explain everything in detail. Now Steemit nickname their users from animals in the sea. If you're a beginner or a noob, you're classified as a small fish, which are named minnows. Now all the while minnows do have full access to the site, writing blogs and upvoting people, their votes don't actually have any currency value. Now as I said before, your influence score will start at 25, but if you actually like more things and comment better and people will upvote you, your score will then increase and you'll go further up the food chain. Now if you're starting to do well and you're getting quite a few likes from all of your blogs and accumulating quite a lot of Steem power, you will then be classified as a dolphin. You will notice if you reach the dolphin level that your upvotes will then start increasing in value. Each upvote you give will then potentially be between 5, 10, 20 or 50 cents, which can really make a difference if you're upvoting popular content. By investing more time and becoming more successful within Steemit, you will notice your influencer score will increase, giving you more power. And obviously the more power you have, the bigger you will become. Which takes me straight on to the highest level of membership, which are the big fish and high influencers. These are nicknamed Steemit whales. If you attract an upvote from a steam whale, you'll know about it, mainly because they've worked their way up the food chain and become so powerful that a single upvote can be worth hundreds of dollars. If you're lucky enough to find a steam whale within your category, it's great because all of their content are usually trending or hot. This will usually mean they spend a lot of time creating great blogs and content and get rewarded from a considerable amount of upvotes and followers. Which means any movement they do with inside Steemit, be it from comments, upvoting or blogs, it will make a big splash. Which is why I'm investing all of my time and rewards into Steem power, so hopefully I can become a Steemit whale one day. Now the last one, and the one that you really don't want to attract at all, are Steemit sharks. Sharks are just as powerful as Steemit whales, but they use their power in a bad way. Once you've uploaded any blog, it will take 7 days to pay out if you make any money. But if you attract the attention from a Steemit shark, or you upset somebody with an increased amount of influence power, they can actually flag you down and take away a lot of your revenue. Steemit sharks are people that are powering down and cashing out vast amounts of money. Now Steemit have implied a safety net for this, which means if someone has accumulated thousands of dollars worth of Steem power, they can't cash it all out in one go. Steemit will break down your overall total into monthly payments over a year. Someone cashing out large amounts of Steem currency can actually devalue it for everybody on the site. So I'm really glad this safety net's in place to protect everyone from sharks. Now again, the whole of Steemit's stats are completely visible to anybody if you go to steemdb.com. This website will give you a full breakdown on who are Steem whales and who's making the most amount of revenue. Just click on accounts and it will automatically take you to the rich list. This is a list of Steemit's most richest members. You can also click on this menu here and find out who's had the most vested interest in Steem power, Steem dollars, Steem or powered down. You can also go over here and click reputation. This will then give you a list of who has the highest amount of influencer scores. So if beginners start at 25, the highest reputation on Steemit so far is 78. This means people have either got really amazing content or have invested all of their money into Steem power. All of these people are essentially Steemit whales. But if you're into gardening or homesteading, definitely check out Papa Pepper. Pepper is currently ranking number 4 in the highest reputations within Steemit, and his end goal is to try and get him and his entire family off-grid and self-contained. And I wish him all the best of luck because he continuously uploads really good blogs and vlogs. Now at no point am I saying or suggesting that you should buy loads of cryptocurrencies and get involved in this site financially. I don't want to recommend that at all, and personally I'm not going to do that. I'm merely just using this site to use it as a blogging and vlogging site. And basically if people want to upvote the post, then that's great, everything's fantastic. Now there are availabilities in this if you want to become part of this cryptocurrency trading scheme. Like I say, there's many levels of this site where you can just use it as a game to get rewards like this. Now Steemitboard.com automatically gives you awards within Steemit. As you post more and get used to the site, you can get awards like first post, 50 upvotes or top weekly payout. Each reward increases in difficulty, but it makes it a really fun way to add more content to Steemit as you go along. Or you can use it as a sort of stocks and shares currency exchange. There's many levels to this, but I'm basically just saying get involved as a blogger, as a storyteller, because it is absolutely incredible on the communities that you can get in. Now there are loads and loads of different subsections that you can get involved in, like these ones here. So checking out this page here, you can see gardening is a subsection and trending, you can see I'm number 3. But if you go all the way over to the right hand side, you can see the top tags and topics. Now these can vary from pretty much any subject from photography, nature, health, music, fun, sports and gaming, but if you don't see the subject you like, you can click here for more. This will then take you over to an alphabetical trending topic page. This will break down the amount of posts, comments and how much that subject is paying out. To give you an easy example, I'm going to scroll all the way down to gardening. As you can see in the topic garden, it's had 425 individual posts that's received only 215 comments. The total payout for this subject was $57,271 Steem dollars. But if you look down here at the longer tag called gardening, it's had almost 250 more posts and over 1,000 more comments. It's also paid out almost $100,000 more than blogs using the tag garden. If I just scroll down a little bit to a similar topic, homesteading, you'll see it's got slightly less posts than gardening, but over here you can see it's incredibly active with over 3,000 comments. It also paid out over 60,000 Steem dollars. So if I was looking for more comments and feedback, homesteading would definitely be the tag for me, or a good all-round tag would definitely be gardening. But obviously these will change according to whichever subject you're blogging about. Now I was going to finish the video here, but I've just clicked over to Steemit and they've only just launched a brand new looking site and it looks great. They've changed the logo up the top and they've changed all of the text and the way that it looks. It is really, really good. They've changed the tags on the left hand side instead of the right, and the overall layout just looks really good. The trending, new and hot sections look a lot more appealing to the eye, and the overall layout just feels so much better than it was. A big well done to Ned and Dan for constantly updating this website and making it really good and functional. The world of social media really needed a site like this, so I'm really proud to be a brand new Steemian. Well, hopefully today's videos helped you join Steemit and become part of the community. Like I say, I've only been part of it for 2 weeks and I've found it absolutely fantastic. I've found so many awesome people, and thanks to everybody who's already upvoted some of my posts. It's really fantastic and I'm loving it. But again, if you've signed up, don't forget to follow me at Project Diaries on Steemit. And then that's it. Hopefully today has given you a lot of more insight on how easy it is to set up these accounts, because it can be quite difficult at the beginning. But anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed today's video. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you again next time. If you'd like to keep up to date on all of my future releases, click the subscribe button here. Here are some links to some of my other videos. And if you tried this or any other project, I'd love to see your progress, so please join my Facebook gardening group where thousands of people are sharing photos and ideas daily. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time.